Yes, sir. My name's Zakashi, guys, and in this video here, let me turn on my lighting. We are going to be going into what you can do so you can get LF Super Saiyan 2 Trunks and the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, the tag unit, the new future tag unit, Vegeta clan unit, whatever you want to pick. They're an interesting unit. They are a very good unit, but on top of that, on the banner, we have a lot of units. So the banner generally is very, very valuable, and I know a lot of people are going to want to summon. People are choosing it over saving for the Ultra. So in that case, we will be actually going into how you can actually get Chrono Crystals in this video. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button, man. We're on this grind to 40,000 subscribers. All my social media links going to be on the bottom of the screen. It's the YouTube channel, we've got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. So make sure to check me out on all of those. But yeah, not trying to hold you up in this video. Let's get into it right now. Alright, so the first thing I want to point out is that there's going to be a Legends Battle Royale specifically for Future. So you're going to have to only use Future. But in these Battle Royale events, you actually you're able to earn up to 300 Chrono Crystals. 300 Chrono Crystals is not a lot, but it's better than nothing. And one thing I want to point out that's actually sad about this is that it's locked through an exchange shop. So if you have over 20,000 Chrono Crystals and Future isn't your cup of tea and you play the game mode, you won't be able to claim the Chrono Crystals because they're locked through the exchange shop. You need to actually exchange the coins that you earn for the actual Chrono Crystals, which is quite inconvenient. These victory medals here. So if you see this, do play it because most of you guys will be under since you're watching this video. But I just wanted to point that out in case guys are watching this and they're seeing it as a Chrono Crystal guide. They also want to know about the event. So if you're over 20k Chrono Crystals, I wouldn't really bother unless you just want the title. And you can also get some other stuff just to point that out. But specifically for the Chrono Crystals, you can only get them if you're under 20,000 Chrono Crystals because of the cap. Want to also point out that this is probably going to be the biggest event for a lot of you guys, not just for the Chrono Crystals, but there's also a lot of stuff that you can get from a festival raid. This festival raid also starts on the 16th and it's going to be featuring Fusion Zamasu, who's actually a second anniversary unit, but that's besides the point. You can get up to 1,000 Chrono Crystals doing this, and literally all you have to do is literally play. It's a continuous co-op event in a sense. It lasts for an unlimited amount of time, so you can take your time. And if you have the boys and you just want more stars, that's why you're watching this video, then you can get more drops accordingly. But try to use the boost unit. So say if you did summon, you got Zamasu, depending on his stars, you'd actually be able to benefit from drops and so on and so forth, including the new blue bros, the green and the red Goku and Vegeta. We got the Super Saiyan 4 tag bros banner units, and we also got the tag 4 units here alongside roses and some others that came out. So you can just get higher drops, which would actually be to your benefit, so that you can actually claim the Chrono Crystals faster because they're locked for an exchange shop as well, unfortunately. But you can get up to 1,000 Chrono Crystals, and there's some other neat stuff like LLZ power, just to point out. Only naturally I feel I should mention this. The new PvP season, it starts today as well, so I should actually point out that you should play PvP. People don't like to play it because it's quite tedious and you have to actually play a lot, especially when it's a double RP season. It can get quite annoying, but if that's the case, regardless or not, you were able to get up to 1,000 Chrono Crystals for placing up to top 10k, and if it's a double RP season, it's even more. So you can see here they've actually boosted it, so you can get up to 2,000 Chrono Crystals literally if you place in the top 1,000. You can see the amount varies based on where you are, and of course you also get Chrono Crystals based on where you land in your group and whatnot. So let's say up to 2,000 Chrono Crystals, because odds are you're not going to land first, but it's something you should take into account if you're already building up your team. PvP is very, very important. Alongside PvP, it's only natural for me to mention TOP. It gives pretty much the same amount of Chrono Crystals, maybe not double. They don't really double the seasons, but 1,000 Chrono Crystals is still valid. You can get 1,000 Chrono Crystals literally just from playing a little map. It's not that simple, so what I'd recommend, watching a YouTuber called Azdeek, AZDEEK. Good guides literally will get you from bottom to top as long as you have decent units with stars. If you don't, then depending on your league as well, you'll perform. The performance may vary, so I'm not going to guarantee you the highest amount of Chrono Crystals, but if you do play it consistently, you could be earning up to 1,000 Chrono Crystals just for landing in the top 25% of players. So it's something you should consider if you don't already play it. Gotta mention this one, my favorite one, every single Chrono Crystal guide. Literally the story is updated recently, and just so you know, there's going to be a fusion unit coming soon in the story mode. So you got 2 reasons to play it. You see all these stars here, they're all Chrono Crystals. If we just take the 7 to 8, yeah, 7 to 8 stars in part 2. If I bring up my calculator right now, literally 7 to 8, and then we times that by 3. It's 3 every single time. That's literally 2,000 just like that. And that's not even including the Chrono Crystals that you get from the missions because you cleared the actual story. So you get them for your first time clear for every individual mission, and then you also get 10 as well in addition to that. And then there's also another section for story missions, so you can actually get well over 20,000 Chrono Crystals if you're new to this game, and that's lowballing it, I'm not going to lie. Definitely consider playing the story mode. It is very tedious, tries to get every single star, but it's going to be one of your best options in actually raising the amount of Chrono Crystals that you have for this banner. If you're new to this game, more so than the older players, or even if you're an older player, you might not know about this, but soul boosting actually gives you a lot of Chrono Crystals. Every time you soul boost, you unlock these panels, and I believe for every 100, and then at a certain point it turns to 200, and then it caps out after a certain point. You actually get 10 Chrono Crystals for every time you actually soul boost, or it's something about that. It's actually a lot, and it's much easier to do than you think, especially when there's Legends Weekend and you can literally just use a bunch of energies to actually get souls. If you don't know, you can go to event, and then if I go to upgrade these bonus battles here on the Legends Weekend, so Saturday, Sunday and Monday, the rewards are actually pretty much doubled, maybe kind of tripled. So yeah, you can easily soul boost all your characters. If I go to my character list and I actually change the filter so you can actually just see everything, go to hero, turn everything on, and then you want to turn this to unlock the boost panels. Soul boosting all of them. As you can see, my characters are mostly soul boosted. There are a few are missing out, new characters at the bottom, as you can see. I need to get to it, to be honest. And there's also some Zenkais I haven't done, but they come with a base higher level of boost panels. But definitely make sure to start soul boosting your units. You'll be racking up Chrono Crystals much faster than you might think, and you probably have a lot of souls that you just have sitting that you don't put to use. I advise starting with your ultras, then going to your sparkings, then of course last dealing with your extremes and then heroes, minus like maybe Shadow. So yeah, only instinctive, but you should really play through all of your challenges with the events and whatnot. But specifically the Zenkais, I feel like the Zenkais will give you an abundance of Chrono Crystals, especially if you have a lot of energy. You can actually put them towards getting these EX units to Zenkai 7, and when you do that, you actually get Chrono Crystals for actually each and every single one of them through the missions if you haven't gone ahead and done that. So not just for the challenges that you have, and not all of them actually have Chrono Crystals. For example, I believe in the equipment collection, when you first clear them, they give you Chrono Crystals, but you don't get them through the challenges. You see with the Zenny. But then if we go to like the middle section with the original series, each one and every one of these will give you actually Chrono Crystals through your challenges. So yeah, prioritize what you need, and I'd say start with the original series, because some of these actually don't stay forever. You can see these top 2 here last for 14 days. Play through those, get your Chrono Crystals, and then maybe work gradually through the Zenkais. But it's also these events here on the left that are very, very important, so that you can actually get the highest amount of Chrono Crystals for yourself. Time for the sleeper methods. I'm sure you guys know, but some of you guys might not. But co-op actually gives you Chrono Crystals. Now, I'm not just talking about for the first time clears with the rewards. You can see here just like every other event. But if you actually rack up dual coins, you can actually exchange for 300 Chrono Crystals. I don't have them in the exchange shop because I've already got them, but 100 Chrono Crystals cost 1,500, and you can do that 3 times, which amounts to 4,500 dual coins. And you literally just exchange it. But of course, remember the cap. If you're over 20,000 Chrono Crystals, you won't be able to exchange, but it's still something useful that you should use. Because none of the specific festival events have actually updated, this is going to be the last one, but it's the shop. With the way the game is moving, you should really consider actually buying a couple sales. That's just me suggesting based on how I play. I think of it in the mentality of this. I don't play any other games really like that, and most of the games that you will play, they're free anyways. So in this day and age, unless you're buying like the little microtransaction type things, you're not really spending money on games at all. You might just buy your console, your controller, and that's it. So because I don't spend money on games year round, the only game I really play anyways is Legends. And if I'm not playing Legends, it's a free game or a game I already have, I can take the money that I would spend to buy games and actually put it towards Legends. That's how I think of it anyways. Not saying that you have to, but it's an option that you have. and it's easily the fastest option to get chrono crystals. Just putting it out there for the whales. They know the secret event go crazy. But yeah, man, I feel like these videos are getting quite short and short, these chrono crystal guides, and that's maybe because they're just not updating as much, or they're just getting repetitive. But regardless of the fact, good luck to all of you guys actually trying to get chrono crystals for this banner here, or if you're just saving for the ultra as a chrono crystal guide, good luck generally with your saving, man. Nobody wants to get shafted when they spend chrono crystals, so once you get to the amount that you feel is good enough and you're ready to summon, I just hope that you get the unit that you're looking for. But yeah, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video, man. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button, man. We're on this grind to 40,000 subscribers. All my social media links going to be at the bottom of the screen. It's the YouTube channel. We've got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. And you guys see my eyes are mad swollen, but I'm mad awake. Appreciate you guys for watching. My name is Zakashi, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one, man.